everybody. Hello. As you can see,
we done froze up again.
What happened today? Y'all, you know what? I am just upset. Give me a second. One second. In my studio, these little goon goblins just acting crazy. It's probably, I don't know what's going on. I guess it's really because they don't like my co-host, Tennille.
Is that?
I ain't had these problems when I was by myself. You know,
I could have stayed at home if I was gonna get this treatment.
I'm trying to tell you, we was nice and smooth and everything. There we go. Now it came through. We good, y'all.
Oh,
okay,
man.
So let's try this again. So everybody, close your eyes. Close your eyes. I'm finna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, Father God, thank you for letting this work out the way it's supposed to work out. Now, let me just say this personally. My name is Charles Hughes Jr. And for everybody who don't know, my name is Chew. Excuse me, Chew. That's how we do it, Chew. And see, I got my co-host or my hosting, Tennille.
What's up, everybody?
See, she tried to outdo me. Y'all see how she dressed and everything. Got the little She got the little.
With the little.
And see, I got my Chew Man Productions. I'm fly. I'm so fly. I gotta do like that. But seriously, everybody, normally I act crazy. Today I'm gonna be very serious. I'm done. So
right.
That's all the serious you're gonna get today. We got two special guests. One of them real special. Yeah. I mean, she real special.
Oh, hush.
She real
hush.
special.
You got me to agree, and I need.
I'm telling you. No. See, because her and Tennille they lock in like this because she's a writer.
We got our own brand of cray.
She's a writer. She's an actress. She has everything going for her. She got a book coming out. So we're gonna get to her. That's Miss Kay Dixon, my girl, Kay. Wait a minute. How you do the K?
With the K, with the.
There you go, K. There we go. We're gonna get K like that. So you know, it's like there you go. Yeah, that's it. K. There you go. Wait a minute, I'm backwards.
That's not it.
K. There we go. So we're gonna get Miss Kay Dixon on. But first, we got Mr. Jordan in the house. We got Jordan of Chicago. Y'all thought I was talking about Mike. No, we ain't talking about Mike. We ain't talking about Mike. But this is a better Jordan because Mike came here. He sold the shoes.
We ain't gonna worry about Mike.
We ain't gonna worry about Mike.
No. We're gonna just.
But that's my guy. I'm
Mike. Let's get to Jermaine.
Okay, all right. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I normally just like glide into stuff and we talk about different things. Skip that, everybody. This is very important. Yeah. We have an important individual here. Absolutely. His name is Jermaine Jordan, and he has some stuff that information we want to get out to you. Chicagoans, he's doing something great for the people.
Especially on the west side.
On the west side.
Yes.
That's my side of town. West side. Listen, I am tired of people saying, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. Here's an opportunity for you to do something.
Yes.
He needs some help. Yes. He's not begging. Nope. He's not doing it. He's just doing his own. He's grinding himself. Nope. But what we're trying to do is get him some help. So I need all y'all, Chew Nation. How you like Chew Nation?
I'll take Chew Nation. It's better than the chewables.
Or chewing the chewables. Everybody can be the chewables. The chewables. No,
let's go with Chew Nation.
We're gonna go with Chew Nation.
Yeah.
We need some people. He needs some people. He needs volunteers, donations. We're gonna talk about all that once we get going and get information for everybody to see. And once you hear about what he's doing, you're really gonna be excited.
Absolutely.
You really should be excited.
Absolutely.
And he does this all year round. This is not nothing that happens at Christmas or Thanksgiving. Absolutely. So we'll be right back. We're gonna get right into Mr. Jermaine Jordan. And then after we get through with Jermaine Jordan, we'll come back and get our girl Kay Dixon in the house.
Woo-woo.
Be right back. We'll be right back. Oh, by the way, everybody, if you did not be nice to anybody this week, shame on you. Please take the opportunity to be nice to someone because you never know how just a little niceness can go a long way.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody, be nice. Be nice. That's my thought for the day. Talk to you later.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are live, but we are still a little froze. So
Really? What's up
really,
with this?
we still froze.
It's these gremlins. I'm telling you.
We gotta get them out the way.
Yeah, well, give me a second, y'all. I'm working on this right now. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. All right, guys. So we want
That was my fault. I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
But we good, and we are welcoming you guys officially again to Let's Go. So we're asking you guys to come on in and let's go with us. We are going today with Mr. Jermaine Jordan. Jermaine, first of all, welcome, and thank you so much for coming in the studio today. Jermaine Jordan, as Chu said, is the owner of Free Hot Meals, right?
Free Hot Meals restaurant.
And it is located 4100 West Madison, which is right on Karloff, the corner of Karloff and Madison, for those of you who are familiar with the west side of Chicago. And so, Jermaine, I met you virtually through Facebook first, right?
Yes.
So I saw your story. You are doing a phenomenal work, and we're going to give you an opportunity to talk about it. I saw your work, what you're doing, how you're feeding the homeless as well as the elderly. And I reached out to you because there was a thing saying, if you want to help. And so why don't you just take a moment to tell everybody what it is that you do?
Yes, what I do is we're open 7 days a week at Free Hot Meals restaurant. What we do is feed the homeless encampments, the seniors, the senior citizens, and we feed the community. And we also feed people on the buses and the bus drivers. And it's 7 days a week, and we give out free coats, free gas cards. We give out free shoes as well, and we give out groceries.
So how long have you been doing this?
Been doing it now about 3 months now.
So, and what inspires you to do it? Like, what made you just wake up one day and say, let's start feeding everybody?
Man, well, actually, man, God had given me a dream. He woke me up out of my sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning. And the dream was I was shopping for a restaurant. And once I went back to sleep and then I got up, he was like, man, it was going to be free.
Wow.
And he once opened up the doors, it just went right in place.
So I need you guys to get this. Like, this guy, first of all, this is a young Black man. Most of the time, society is trying to make it where all of our Black men are either in prison, doing drugs, or some type of negative image. This is a young Black man on the west side of Chicago who has a restaurant open that's totally free.
Yes.
And you are feeding well, I won't say everybody, but you're feeding the homeless,
yes.
You're feeding the elderly, you're feeding those that's on buses. Like,
yes.
And how do you make all of this work?
Man, do it. I started out with using funds, the proceeds from my car wash to fund the restaurant and get up every day, got some employees in, got volunteers. Man, go to work, man, every day.
So wait, let's back up a little bit. You said about your car wash. Let's talk about your car wash too. Where is your car wash located?
4532 West Madison.
Okay, so you're right. Everything is right there on Madison. Yeah. So you are West Side, like just strong. Are you from the West Side?
Yes.
So
I'm from the Henrietta projects.
Come on. So he's giving back to his own. So what we need for you guys to do is help however you can. So whether you want to patronize the car wash, because again, he's using proceeds from the car wash, right, to fund this free business. Now, is the Free Hot Meals, is that not a nonprofit?
Yeah, non-for-profit.
Okay, so we have some assistance there, but you can never have enough hands on deck. Is that so?
Right.
So how many are in your staff currently?
14.
So you have 14 people that's working with you.
Yes.
Now, also, I need for you guys to understand that he said he's open 7 days a week. What time do you guys start?
We actually get in there about 8:30, 9 o'clock, start preparing. And we start at 12 o'clock, we go feed the homeless encampment. And then in the neighborhood, we start passing out the meals at 1 o'clock.
And I actually came by your restaurant and I was there and people were there. They were waiting. So like, do you normally have a long line of people? Like, do they know when the food starts coming for free?
Yeah, and they start adding up, lining up early. Wow. And sometimes I start early. They being out there not to keep them in the cold.
Yeah. And you know what? I also saw something on your page where you were washing the feet of an elderly woman. She had been sitting, I don't know if she was sitting or standing, but she had been in line, and you brought her in and you were washing her feet. I mean, just tell us a little, because I'm gonna stop there because I'm gonna cry. But go ahead and just tell us a little bit about that day.
It was raining outside and it was a little bit cold, and she was waiting outside in line. She was trying to hide her feet, but she had no socks or shoes on. Okay. And I seen her, and I, motioned her to come in, and I was talking to her, and one of the staff, they went to Foot Locker across the street. I had them to, some funds to buy some shoes and socks. And I was talking to her, and I told her I cook her a meal, and I asked her if she mind if I wash her feet. And she was like, "You'll do that?" And I was like, yes. So I got some warm water and soap and began to wash her feet.
Wow. See, this is actually the work. So many people go to church every Sunday and they read about the things that Jesus did, and they talk about all of these things, and not to compare you to Jesus, but to say that the heart that you have is really what being a Christian, a follower of Christ is about. Can I ask, Art, do you go to church? Are you affiliated with church, or is this just your heart to do it?
Just my heart to do it.
Okay. And so this is really like what I want for you guys to understand. Like, we keep on harping about going to church, but there is something about being the church, doing the work that you want to see, be the change that you want to see. This young man is taking his own initiative to give back to the community that he's from. He is feeding people. Literally, I've seen pictures of him giving away pairs of gym shoes, just like free. And these are not coming from like a thrift store. These are like coming from Foot Locker. Yeah. And he's feeding, he's giving people shoes, he's washing people's feet. And so if you are interested in joining Jermaine, and you want to say, hey, I want to volunteer, you're open to getting volunteers, right?
Yes.
So you guys can you see the address on the screen, 4100 West Madison. You can go by there. Again, he's open 7 days a week. We also have information if you want to donate. So if you are interested in donating, you can give to his Cash App, which is $free food 4100, or you can Zelle the phone number that you see there, 773-575-1745. So there is no excuse why you can't help. Chu was saying it earlier, like, we are all out of excuses. This is the holiday season, so we know we typically are more hospitable, we're more generous, we want to help more and do more during the holiday season. But can I tell you that people need to eat more than just on December 24th or December 25th. They need to eat more than just on Thanksgiving Day. So this man is literally every day. He's been doing it for 3 months, and we want to see it continue. Yes. And so, I mean, like, I would love it if other restaurants would be able to see what you're doing. And even if they don't do it 7 days a week, if they did it a few hours a day, 1 day out the week, we have so many people that are hungry and that need those services. Yes. So if you guys, whether you want to volunteer freely, with your time, you have some hours in a day that you want to donate. If you have some funds, you like what he's doing, then again, you see it on the screen, Cash App, $free food 4100, or you can Zelle 773-575-1745. And Jermaine, you said you have a GoFundMe as well, right? Tell them about that.
Have an online GoFundMe. You can type in Jermaine Jordan or free hot meals restaurant. You could type either one of those in, and it should come up.
So we want to definitely thank you for stopping by. Did you have any lasting words or anything else that you want to leave with the people on today?
Yes, maybe if we can come together and unite as a whole, as a family, even if you come to not able to give, just to come and put in an hour or two, to help prepare the meal, or go to the homeless encampment so that we can feed, or to the seniors facility. I know it's COVID restricted, but they very more than welcome as far as, wanting the meals, and I get calls from them and they really appreciate it.
Absolutely. So we appreciate you, Jermaine.
Yes.
And again, whatever we can do, we're definitely trying. I told you, my organization, I'm glad to be a woman. We're going to be stepping up and starting to assist you on Saturday. So that way you can have some assistance there. And we're going to continue to try to get the word out. Whatever we can do from the west side to the south side to the north side, even over east, if we can get people aware of what you're doing and help to, jump in, because one of the things that I live by is a mantra that says we are better together. And so like, if we can really just come together and make this happen, the difference that I know that you are making. So I just want to applaud you and say, continue to, do what you're doing. Continue to do what you're doing. So at this point, are we going to a quick commercial? So we're going to go to a quick commercial, guys. And again, we want to thank Jermaine so much for taking time out of his schedule to stop by. You guys go Free Hot Meals, 4100 West Madison. You can cash out Free Food 4100 or Zelle 773-575-1745. And don't forget about the GoFundMe. That information will be in the descriptions below once we're done with this video. But thank you so much, Jermaine. And we're about to take a quick commercial.
Everybody, as you see, my co-host, she left me high and dry. See, that's the problem with these hosting co-hosts. I'm telling you, they just don't respect us. Oh God, I'm so lost. I'm so hurt. That was awesome. Let me tell y'all something. This is what it's about. We have to do what we have to do to help one another out. We thank Jermaine Jordan. There he is right there. That's the name, Jermaine Jordan. Guess who just flew back in, y'all?
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
She just flew back in. Just relax. Yes, okay. Free Hot Meals. And I'm going to leave this up for a few minutes. The cash app. Yeah. Everybody, the little glitching we had, y'all blame that on Chew, please. I forgot to switch from my hard line to Wi-Fi. And streaming on hard Wi-Fi is horrible. You never do that because anything can happen. So just please forgive me.
But the message was great.
And you know what? God let it freeze. It froze right there on the cash app. Yeah. So that was the perfect thing. So everybody take a moment to get that information with the cash app. It's very important that we support one another because I love what he's doing. I love it. It's remarkable.
Absolutely.
And many people need to be a part of this. So are you ready to go to our next person?
I'm ready. I'm ready for Kay. I'm ready.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I gotta get us some theme music, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Do I want to give her this?
Y'all see what I gotta deal with every week. Hey.
No, Kay don't know nothing. She don't know nothing about that.
She don't know nothing. Okay.
She don't know about that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. While I'm thinking about it. Hold on. Everybody, take a look at that. That is what Jermaine is about.
Yeah, we're gonna
That's
get
what
it.
he's doing. That's what he's doing. Serving the people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's his store. Everything. I'm telling you, I'm
We're
excited.
gonna have it done up for real next week.
Oh,
though.
next week is gonna be on the
Yeah.
bump. I might even have him back again next week.
Yeah.
I think I want to have him back again. Let me get some music for Kay.
Oh, you know what? Because we forgot to tell him he has some type of drive. What did he tell us? December 19th and
That's
the
next
23rd.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's this coming Saturday.
Okay.
So December 19th and the 23rd, guys, for real. He's doing something. But we just want you guys to, again, call that number 773-575-1745 if you want to know more information, or just go to the restaurant, 4100 West Madison. If you want to help, go to the restaurant.
All right, I got Kay's theme music. Here you go. Watch
I'm
us.
scared.
Y'all watch Kay when she hear this music. Come on. I'm telling y'all. I'm just gonna bring her in. Forget that. I'm just gonna bring her in. Come on, Kay. Come on, girl. Told y'all, look at that smiling. She love that. She love that. Kay, what's up?
What's up, Kay? Wait, she was going.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, let me get.
Hey.
So, Kay, tell me, what is it like to be a writer? That's all I want to know.
It is so many things. It's exhausting. It's exciting. It can be lonely. It can be I don't know. It's a lot of things. It's consuming. It's rewarding. It's a little bit of everything. But most of all, it's therapeutic and it's healing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that part.
See, I don't write, so I mean,
He just be around writers.
yeah. But you instantly said
songs. That's not true.
no, that's Matt that write the song. I
That
do what I do.
Production. You
write
produce.
music, too.
Yeah, but you said therapeutic. Well, how?
Uh-oh. Did we lose Kay? Oh, there she go.
There are certain things that sometimes you can't express verbally, or there's some things that you can't express verbally. For me, I have a very exciting and difficult life, I would say. Very different, very strange, and there are some things that I witnessed, that I'm a part of, that I've seen, that you would never, ever, 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 never believe. And so I get to, and a lot of times I can't, if I tell people certain things, they'll be like, girl, you are gone. So what I've done is that I've just taken those stories and I've just written them and I just write it. Because a lot of times people will read something and really think that it's fiction, when actually it's nonfiction. This actually happened. 9 out of 10 times, writers write about things that they know about, things that they've experienced, things that they've gone through. And it might seem far-fetched to the common person, but it's really not far-fetched. It's the truth. But sometimes you can't, as a writer, you can't always just talk about everything. Writers are very smart people, very smart.
Yes, we are, girl. Talk about us. Yes, we are.
Because we read a lot, we research a lot, and we sometimes dive down this rabbit hole of things that people just aren't, the common person or the common mind, the normal person just can't grasp. But writers have a different brain. We think different. We feel differently. Most of us are empathetic. We're empaths, and so we're just different.
Okay. I believe the different part definitely.
You're trying to be funny.
No, because it takes.
Don't
Wait,
start with me.
No. Seriously, listen. My hat goes off to writers, because it take for you to sit there to think about something, write it, pen it down, then go back, revise it. So you probably did 3 or 4 revisions. and then you break it up into chapters, and or if you're writing a play or a movie, man, that's just music is just like you do this, do that, you go about your business. But when you're writing, you really got to really think about the whole concept. So now I know personally you've written, how many plays have you written?
Oh, I have, I think 13 stage plays.
Wow.
13 stage plays. I think, let me see, 5 screenplays and a host of novels.
So what's the difference between a stage play and a screenplay? School your brother.
There's a huge difference. Stage plays are 80% 80% dialogue, 20% action. Screenplays are just the opposite. 80% action, 20% dialogue. Stage plays, you usually have like one setting. Stage plays, you're limited to a setting, one stage. Depending on the stage parameters, you're kind of limited to how many characters you can have, your production, your set production, things of that nature. But screenplays move. That's why they're called motion pictures, because they move. So your screenplay has to have action. Your screenplay has to consistently move. Whereas your stage play, there's a lot of talking. But with screenplays, there's a lot of action. And it must move. Hence, motion pictures.
Okay. I'm getting a little knowledge here. I'm getting, so yeah, 13 stage plays. Who were they plays like with 5 people in it, or were they plays with like 20 people in it? Because I'm just thinking like 13 plays with 10 to 15 people. That's a lot of people to work with.
The thing about me is that I don't write for a specific stage. I write big, and I just write the story. I write the stage. So I don't write like, oh, I'm going into this little black box theater, so I know I have to have 10 people. I know I can only have 5 characters. I just tell the story. And I write big. So I write, my first play, Miami, was done in a small black box theater that held, I think, less than 100 people. But when I wrote it like I saw it. I wrote it how I felt it. And when I went into my first production meeting, it was amazing. It was so funny because I was talking to the set designer, and I'm like, yeah, I want this side of the stage to have the salon and the church and the this, and then I wanted to turn around, and I wanted to do this, that, and the third. And he was like, Miss Dixon, that's not gonna happen, not here. So we have to get creative and kind of figure it out. But I write big, so I just write, and we'll figure out the logistics later.
How long have you been writing?
However, I've been writing a little bit since high school. And I'm not going to tell you how many years that is, because then I'll be telling my age. And a woman never tells her age. A lady never tells her age.
We're going to talk about that myth. Y'all need to get off that woman never tells her age stuff.
Hush. I'm with you, girl. Go ahead. Since high school, you experienced.
I started writing. Yeah, I started writing in high school, just little scenes that I thought about. I don't have any professional theory in writing. I took one screenplay class, and but other than that, I just wrote my play. By me reading plays, I knew how to write it, but I've never taken a playwriting class, a playwrights class, or anything like that. I took a screenplay class simply because I won a scholarship, and it was at Chicago Dramatists, and the teacher wrote Meet the Fockers. So I was like, well, that's awesome. Maybe I can get some knowledge from her. But other than that,
So, what do you prefer to write? Do you prefer screenplays, stage plays, or novels? What do you prefer?
I don't have a preference. Each story kind of writes itself. And sometimes when I'm writing, I don't know whether it's a book, whether it's a play, whether it's a movie. And then sometimes I do know that it's a movie, that it's a play, that it's a novel. For instance, Miami started out as a novel. It started out as just a book. I was in the library and I was writing, and halfway through me writing it, it just turned into a stage play. And I just finished writing it. So I let the stories write themselves. I let my characters do what they do. Like I'm that writer. You know, I got cats and post-its everywhere. Like I'm that writer.
Sounds like me. Yeah, sounds like me.
So America, remember when I told y'all when I interviewed Tennille? We gonna just.
You ain't gotta tell. You just say what you feel.
No,
you ain't gotta go no proof. Just
let me go right here. I'm just go right here because I want her on the screen. I don't even want you on the screen when I say this. Everybody remember when I was telling y'all about? Let me move out the way. Telling y'all about Tennille, and she had all these books and
journals,
notebooks and journals and all this, and 3,000 sheet pads and sticky notes everywhere. Well, meet her idol twin, Miss Kay Dixon, who probably got they don't believe in computers.
Look,
they don't believe in. She probably got more.
Hush.
I bet you Kay got an old-fashioned pencil sharpener behind her desk right now, and she be.
I promise you.
He got all kinds of jokes.
I promise you, I do.
I know she do. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I came home. I went to LA last year. I spent a month in LA from December to January. I had a very important meeting with a very important producer, and I had to take whenever I travel with my notebooks, like literally. I have this little Mickey Mouse carry-on that has all of my notebooks and everything, because my writing is the most important thing to me. My writing is one of the most important things to me. It's like $1 billion. It's over $1 billion literally in that carry-on. And I remember when I came back from LA, I was at my mom's house, and I was telling her about the meeting and everything. And I showed her the carry-on, and she literally just started crying, like, this is in your head? Like, this is what you do? And it's not like like each notebook, like this notebook here. It's not like this notebook. Like, this is called The Colony, right? I started writing this February 20th, 2019. But it has 2 and 3 different. It starts off with The Colony. You see, I have research, ants via YouTube, whatever. But it starts off like I might have 2 and 3 different stories in one notebook. And so my mother, she literally began to she just started just crying, like, you got all of this in your head. I'm like, yes, and it has to come out. It's going to come out. It's coming out. It has to come out. Writers have to get their stuff out because we just do.
Well, I mean, I got a lot of jokes I could say right about that, but I ain't gonna say nothing because I appreciate you writers, how y'all do it. So what have you ghost written for? For people who don't know what ghost writing is, those
she might not be able to say who she done.
Well, have you ghost written before?
Because I'm supposed to be a ghost, man.
Right. That's how you can tell he's not a writer. Like, ghost writing means that people don't want her, don't want to know that she wrote for them.
It's all right.
Okay. Well, here, I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
I ghost write
a lot.
I ghostwrite for divorce court.
Oh, I like that in you. Oh, that's big time. You didn't threw me for a loop. I had something else to say, but I can't. Let me give you a hand.
Oh my goodness, you done made him speechless.
No, I ain't never speechless. Yeah, I just said she threw me for a loop, but I ain't never speechless. I got something to say all the time. Okay, so as a writer right now, if you was to get, let me flip it like this: what is your ultimate dream, far as the
Dream
youth
project?
The youth of today.
Okay.
As a writer.
My ultimate dream, my end result is to write for the news. Because the news has the best stories. I mean, we watch the news and we really look at the news for information.
And this entertainment.
But what we don't understand is that the news is nothing but entertainment.
That's it.
And I hate to, and I've been saying it for years, but I'm going to say it now. The news is not real. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to still look at it as though it's entertainment and it is a production. So there's a writer, there's a producer, there's a director, there are camera people. And what the news does, the news is so awesome because the news can make the entire world. You have over however many billions of people there are in the world. The news can make the entire world think and believe one way. Whatever story they put on the news, you're going to believe it because you think in your head that this is real. We take the news for face value. Now, I'm not going to say that all of the news is fake, but what the news does is it puts in its stories, and then it might put in, it puts in the fake with the real. So the fake might be, I don't know, let's say, for laughs and giggles, let's say that the fake might be COVID, but the real might be 20 people got shot in West Inglewood on Sunday night at 2:00. So it manipulates the entire world. And the stories are absolutely amazing. And I know everyone has watched the news and been like, that just sounds so ridiculous. Like that just sounds so dumb. Or you felt it like this cannot be real. And the way that we know that that's true is because 2020, the whole year 2020 has been one big movie and we've all been a part of it, unbeknownst to all of us. The last story that got me were the murder hornets. That story right there took me clean out. Because what we do is that we take information and we just go. Sometimes as human beings, we take information, we just go with it. But what I do is I take information and I break it down word by word, syllable by syllable, exclamation point by period. For instance, let's just take the murder hornet stories. They came from where? Asia. So we have millions of bees flying from Asia all the way to Washington. And what I know about bees, that's impossible. If you know anything about bees, you know that that is impossible. And so these murder hornets are this big. They're huge. Right? And so I've seen these videos online and on the news where people are injecting them with certain things. And these murder hornets are so dangerous. They're so dangerous. They're so murderous that that a human being can take it and inject it with something. And when you start to break down words, first of all, you have to know words. You have to know language. You have to understand grammar. You understand what I'm saying? When you take one story, you could take one story and break it all the way down, and it's going to sound like boo-boo in your ear by the time that you're done with it. So to answer your question, the end result is for me to write for the news because I have way better stories than murder hornets.
Yeah, because to go back to what you said earlier, really the news is the greatest example of narrative fiction, right? Where it's a truthful foundation, but then they stretch it and they give you whatever angle, whatever spiel, whatever spin that they want on it, right? And it, like you said, they use their influence
Whatever
because at the
narrative
end of
they
the
want you to
day,
believe.
absolutely. Because at the end of the day, whether regardless of what city or state you're in, everybody trusts their news to be a quality source of information. And as you said, you hit the nail on the head. In most cases, the news is more entertainment because they know that somebody is going to fall for it. And so even with that, you have to study to show yourself approved, right? You still have to go do your own research. You still have to check your sources. It's almost like watching the news is like reading Wikipedia. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut up.
And if
But
you use
it is.
Wikipedia or the unity of Google for anything,
Yeah.
woe be it unto you. Like literally. This is
Absolutely.
one reason why they're trying to abolish books. They're trying to take away books. If you look on the internet is probably it's good on one hand, it's awesome on one hand, but so damaging on the other, because they can literally the internet is written, well, they're all books and things are written by men, but you can literally delete something and whatever. For instance, on Wikipedia, anybody can go on Wikipedia and edit Wikipedia. I went on R. Kelly's page on Wikipedia in 2009. Right? And I edited that the man was married to Kay Dixon, and that stayed on Wikipedia for at least 5 years.
Wow.
It might still be on there right now.
Wow.
So the internet is so damaging because they are writing people into history and they writing folks out of history. And one set of people that they're trying to write out of history are Black people. Let me tell you something else about this news, and then we can move on to the next question. What people don't understand is that when it came to like movie studios, the 4 first major movie studios were developed by military psychological operations, big time military people who used the studios. They came to Hollywood. Hollywood was like just land. There was nothing there. And they made it into what Hollywood is today. They brought the palm trees from Israel because they wanted to resemble Israel, et cetera, et cetera. But these 4 major studios were developed and built by high military ranking officials who were into psychological operations. And so they began to use movies to manipulate and to kind of control people. And then when they found out that when television came through, these same people who owns the studios, they bought the television stations for the news. And what people don't understand is that we're all streaming right now through StreamYard, Wirecast, things of that nature. And what we don't understand is that the news has been doing it like that for years. We think that they've been in studios, and sometimes they have been in studios. But as of yet, lately, some of them people are at home in their homes with green screen, all of that stuff. Everything that we're using right now, the news has been using for at least 5 to 10 years, and we had no idea. So when the television came in, the television was the greatest thing that they could ever create to control and manipulate the masses of the people. And that is why people call it the boob tube. And now that I understand it, this is why back in the day, the old saints used to say the TV and the radio is the devil. We thought it was silly. We thought it was stupid. But if you stop and you think back, the saints were absolutely correct. The movies, they said, oh, we don't go to the movies. The movies, that's the devil. That's the devil. Well, they took it to a different extreme. But if you think about it now that I think about it, when I think about the movies that are being made and how they manipulate, and the music, how it manipulates the young people, and just television in it within itself. The Saints were I understand the Saints now. I'm not saying that they were absolutely correct, but I understand the Saints now because it's controlled by a group of people that can manipulate the masses of the people quickly. So that part.
Well, what are you working on now, Miss Kay? Because we are just about down to the end of time, and we definitely want for people to know, number one, what you're working on, and then number two, how they can get in touch with you, how they can follow you and get in touch with you.
Is he trying to tell me 2 minutes?
No, he's trying to be funny when I'm counting off, because when I talk in lists. So he was being funny because
number one, number two.
Oh, okay.
But you do got 20 seconds each question. I ain't even cracked no jokes today.
Well, right
so y'all
now,
making me mad.
Today,
what do you got? Come on, what you got coming out?
To answer your question, today I'm working on a book. I have a book that's about to come out. It's called 20 and 19, The Gift of Prophecy, the Illuminati, and the Truth. And that should be out. It's supposed to be out before the end of this year. We're kind of, lagging out earlier this year, actually, but things happen. And so, and I wanted to be kind of all up in the air about it and upset about it. And the Lord said, it doesn't matter when it drops. When it drops, it's going to drop, and it's going to be hot to death. So just keep working, keep doing what you're doing. Don't get discouraged. Just keep it pushing and keep it moving. So today, Tennille, I'm working on that book. And then I'm also setting up season 23 of Divorce Court. So I am casting for that. I am getting stories for that. I'm setting up. They have to have 120, I think it's 120 episodes per season. And so I only have like 2 or 3. But I plan to have like at least like 65 stories for Divorce Court when we come back to production in April.
That is awesome. That is awesome, right? See, his mind can't fathom that, but we can write the storylines 2, 3, 5 of them at a time. So I know you will smash that, knock it. You will knock it out the park by April. So how can people follow you, whether it's on social media or if they want to contact you? How can they do that?
You can contact me. I'm on Facebook, Kay Dixon, but I don't think that the public can, like, anybody can just contact me. You have to have my email address to actually find me, or you might be able to type in my name, Kay Dixon. But I'm on Facebook, Kay Dixon. I'm on Instagram at Fancy Graham Name. I'm on Twitter, the Kay Dixon. I'm on Snapchat, the Kay Dixon. LinkedIn, which I have not figured out as of yet, but if you're on LinkedIn, it's Kay Dixon. Right. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I went to TikTok earlier this year, thanks to COVID. Thank you, COVID. So that's the Kay Dixon as well. You can email me at the.kay.dixon@gmail.com. I also have a website that I am going to place into, I want to place into the comments as well as soon as I can find it. But yeah, pretty much those are all of my handles. Or you can hashtag VK Dixon on any social media and it'll come up.
Well, that's what's up. So Q, you gonna end us out, or what's going on with you, sir? You've been kind of quiet today.
Well, I'm just going to say that, I just stepped back today. See, I don't want y'all to think I just take over everything. You got writers here. You got people that cook and give to the homeless. I know when to be serious and when to do what I do. So today it was a real serious show because we have a phenomenal writer. Then we have a young man that's doing a great job
Absolutely.
with the community.
Absolutely.
Now, Kay, let me step to the mic here. Now, when I get ready, don't be calling once you get big and all that. And I'll be like, hey, we need to write a movie or something like that. You be like, please, don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. Don't try to hear it.
I'm definitely gonna act funny.
She's definitely acting funny.
As soon as this book drops, yeah, I'm definitely gonna act funny.
That's okay. Everybody, y'all, no, okay. Forget you. Nope. We ain't trying to hear it. You gonna have amnesia. Okay, that's all right. Everybody, let me tell y'all something. I got some video of me playing behind Kay when she was singing. So I know Kay before she was Kay the writer. She was Kay the singer and everything. So that's all right. I got some little. Yeah, there's always somebody with some skeletons. You better remember that. I'm gonna be like the band.
Always. He gonna be the
Put my
first
band
one
in line.
TMZ.
Oh my goodness.
So no, seriously, everybody, we have some talented writers here. We got next year our show's going to be lined up. So second Sundays will always be with our writers, people doing poems. We're going to next year. I want to have some young people who want to be inspiring writers, poets, not rappers, but writers and poets. I want next year, we're going to have some shows to have them on live. And then we're going to have Miss Tennille and Miss Dixon in studio with our students and let them give them some constructive criticism and everything, people who have done it for a while, and just push our young people on, because the arts is being pushed to the side. Writing, music, film production, and I mean real film production. It's being pushed to the side. And the reason they're pushing it to the side is not being put in our schools, because these are expensive things to do, but they don't want to put the money in so we have quality equipment or quality professors, quality teachers to really develop our students. So it's up to us as people to gather what we know and give back. So we need everyone to please, when we put it out there, get the young people that you know are great poets, who are writers, even if they so, let them be around somebody that can help them. Just because you can't do it don't mean they can't be the next Langston Hughes or Maya Angelou. You never know. You don't know who you are looking at that young person. Everybody don't want to hoop. Everybody don't want to be on the microphone rapping and singing. Some people you in a corner just like a nerd or something, they might be writing the next Harry Potter series.
Real talk.
And you know what? We got some talented kids. We got some talent. Look, this west side and this south side of Chicago, is so much going on. Our kids have to go into another place sometime to get away from it. So if they able to pin it down or type it, and next thing they get their friends to put it in a video or something and put it on screen, we don't know what we could be sitting on some giants, but we can also be choking them out.
That's true.
If we don't support them.
That's true. That's real talk.
We gotta support our youth. So we're gonna get this every Sunday.
And that was one thing in the Chicago public school system. Yeah, that was one thing when I worked. I worked through Beverly Arts Center for the Chicago public school system. I was a theater arts instructor, tap dance instructor, different things like that. And I noticed that the children that they deemed to be ADHD or problem children were the artistic children. And they always gave me the bad kids. But see, I never fell into that, because when I was in grammar school, I was that kid. If ADHD was out when I was a child, they would have said I had ADHD, but they definitely thought something was wrong with me, because I was an artistic child, and I was very smart and I was very gifted. So when I was done with my work, I'm just done with my work. Now I'm singing. Now I'm playing. Now I'm writing. Now I'm over in the corner performing The Wiz by myself. But they didn't have these programs for us in the schools when we were younger. When I was in grammar school, we had a little bit. I didn't really get into the arts really too much until I got into high school. Now we have Chicago High School for Performing Arts, et cetera, et cetera. But those children, I really don't believe there's nothing wrong with those children. This is one reason why I do want to, I'm eventually, my end goal, another end goal is to have a school for gifted children in the performing arts. It's going to be like a mix between Hogwarts and X-Men, whatever. Like, I just want the school for these gifted kids because I don't think there's anything wrong with them. Yeah, ADHD and things like that. These are just artistic, and they have to have an outlet. And like you said, not everyone plays sports. Not everyone plays, not everyone wants to be a rapper. Not everyone wants to, like I said, play sports. So anyway, go ahead, Shu.
That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heard it now. Let me thank you, Kay, for coming on. Love you. Mwah. Everybody, see now this is my co-host the most. She hosting, coasting, and all that stuff. Next week we're gonna be smooth sailing. So I'll make sure I ain't in Wi-Fi.
Next week?
What next week? Oh, next week.
That's the Sunday before Christmas.
That's what I'm gonna be singing. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
The devil is a lie. We are not doing that next week.
So
Find something else to do. What we doing?
No, we have a phenomenal young lady that will be coming on our show next week. Okay. Her name is Vicky Woods, and she has a group called the Divas. Okay. They have their show, but her group helps young ladies.
That's what's up. Okay.
So we're gonna be talking to her. I'm gonna sing some Christmas carols.
No, he will not.
If not, I'm gonna bring somebody in. Everybody,
bring somebody in that's gonna sing Christmas carols.
Listen, I got a shock for y'all next year. Next year, I'm gonna have my live band in next year.
Oh my God!
Chewing the chewables, y'all. Everybody that know me, I've been saying chewing the chewables for years. Check this out. I found the chewables. I'm telling y'all. And once my daughter gets back here from college to do all the choreography and everything, it's a wrap. Nobody gonna be able to touch me. I'm telling you, 2021 gonna be the bomb. So look, stay tuned for Chewing the Chewables. We gonna be here. Don't you say nothing, girl. Don't say nothing. We gonna be doing good next year. But next week, so check it out. Next week, we're gonna have Miss Vicky Travis Woods. She's gonna be on talking about the divas. We're gonna probably try to get our own brother Matt to pop in. If y'all don't know, he
ain't booked, because he be booked and busy.
He been busy on Facebook.
I think he had a show or something today.
Yeah. So
he's booked.
Oh man, wow. Thanks, Kay. Thank you so much. Okay. That's right. Okay, that's fine. Goodness. But y'all gonna hate now, but wait till y'all see. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be blowing up like Willie Nelson. I'm trying to tell you. Everybody, this is getting close to the year. My boy, Matthew, Christmas Romance. I'm telling you, that song is just off the chain.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. No, you are not finna, not with the high note. We ain't. But we will tell them that they can get it for iPhones. You can go to iTunes, or for Androids, you can go to Amazon Music, and it is only 99 cents. So we need y'all to actually go and pay the 99 cents to support him in his endeavors. The name of the song is Christmas Romance, and it's only 12 days until Christmas. So we need y'all to download that like yesterday, and make sure that you are telling everybody else to download it too.
Yeah, come on, please.
Yeah. He gotta hire us because we doing some great vocals.
Hey Matt, I hope you give me You know, man, take me to IHOP. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Get some pancakes.
Just give my pancakes, bro. You give me my pancakes, we good. Seriously, support Brother Matt. And if anybody else got a CD, got music coming out, let us know so we can push you.
Yep.
We want to push this Christmas Romance. It's a beautiful
Absolutely.
song.
Absolutely.
Love the song. I'm excited for him. I tell y'all that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's my boy. I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. Remember, Chew and the Chewables are coming out next year. Chew and the Chewables. She's jealous because of my pancakes, y'all. Kay is so jealous of my pancakes.
Oh my goodness.
Chew and the Chewables will be hitting. I'm telling y'all, when we do this,
okay,
we're gonna leave it alone. But next Sunday, Divas, Vicky Travis Wood of Divas, she's gonna be here, and then we're gonna be. Are we coming back the last Sunday of the?
I think we are because we promoting.
Oh yeah, the last Sunday we have a special. We got a special for True Man Productions, and I got some news for y'all too. That's gonna be kicking off on that last Sunday of the year because we got to tell everybody what's in store for 2021. Love you guys.
Yes.
Today, it was so good to have
in the studio.
in the studio. I'm telling you, I don't know how to act now. I'm just
Just tell people bye. Just say bye too. Just say bye. Just
say bye.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just sorry, everybody. I'm just so deep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so hurt. I'm touched.
Oh
Bye, everybody. We love you.
Y'all.